What's up YouTube, it's Orth. Now Plarium have decided to bring back Ninja, which is huge, which is amazing. Ninja is a fantastic champion. He's really good. Now they brought him back into the game and he will be live. You will be able to get him starting the 18th of July to the 15th of August. Now Plarium did come back and say they did a bit of a mess up with the dates, and then they later on confirmed that he's not actually going to be out until the 20th. You will have to get him before that. So this is a follow-up statement they released saying that 15th of August is when the event will finish, not the 20th. So if you are looking for Ninja, make sure you get your 5 daily logins. I believe it's going to be 5 or 7 days that you need to do to log in to be able to pick him up. What does this say? Yeah, it's a login for 5 days. So 5 days, as long as you log in for 5 days after the 18th of July and before the 15th of August, you will be able to get yourself a Ninja. He is fantastic. He's really good. I'm going to be showcasing my Ninja in Hydra for you guys and what he can do. My Ninja is not empowered. He has 2-star awakening, so pretty minimal stuff. I'll show you guys how I've got him built. So let's jump into it. So here he is. This is my Ninja. I have him in 6-piece Merciless. It looks flashy, it looks great, but really if you look underneath the bonnet per se, he's not really, the stats aren't really great on these accessories. It just happens to be my best Merciless set, so it was deemed to be the best damage dealing set for me, or the damage dealing build for me. As you can see, the attack doesn't have any attack percentage roll, it just has 1 speed roll, and the AMI is not even a crit damage AMI. I'll show you the stats that we were able to get on my Ninja. I do have area bonuses, so they do compensate a little bit, and we also have the blessing 750 attack, so that's also really nice. We have 7.8k attack, 200 speed, 338 crit damage, and enough accuracy to land debuffs, and then 20% ignore defense to boot as well. Again, when it comes to damage dealers, just build the best damage dealer you can. You don't have to have these numbers to be able to do this. It just means my Ninja does, let's just say, 400 million damage. Yours is going to do 300 million damage or 250 million damage. It doesn't mean that the team or the concept won't work. Still means he is a very good damage dealer. I have taken Nature's Wrath on him. This is the best blessing until you get to 6-star. After that, you can take Crushing Rend. I believe that would be their best after that. So Ninja's basically attack is increased by 10% and crit damage by 5% every time he hits the same enemy with all 3 of his abilities. Now, this doesn't go away if the enemy that he's been attacking basically gets severed or runs away or anything like that. It only resets, I believe. This effect can only occur. This effect can occur multiple times against the same enemy. So once the stacks are there, he will get them forever. It does take a little bit longer than some of the champions for him to get his stacks fully going. But once he gets fully going, he does insane amount of damage. His A3 is going to decrease the cooldown of his A2 and is going to be a single target hit with 50% ignore defense. Really nice ability, smacks super hard. The A2 is the burn plus the burn detonation. And he also places Veil on himself, so you don't need to worry about Torment. Torment will be taken care of by the Veil, so he's never going to be getting any pesky fears, so really good. Also, the A1 is really nice. It does decrease defense and it absolutely chunks. It does tons of damage, fills his turn meter by 15% when used against bosses, so he's a really nice Hydra champion. Hydras do count as boss enemies, so he really does benefit from the damage that he's getting and the turn meter boost that he's going to be getting. The blessings, these are the blessings. We've taken Ham Smasher on him since he's a damage dealer and we want him to do more damage on the A1 and on the A2. Cycle of Violence, we've covered why this blessing is amazing. It can decrease cooldown as long as you're doing 30% even on a severed head. And then Master Hexer, extending the burn and decrease defense duration. Sniper for a higher chance to land decreased defense. I do like whenever he does an ally attack or his A1, he lands decreased defense for me, in case we're missing it from our champion who's landing it. So that is the Ninja build. The main pairing with Ninja, I would say, is Mikage. Now, Mikage is amazing standalone, but when you bring a Shadow King champion in with her, she becomes an absolute beast. Mishinaki is a pairing you can put with her, and I would say even like Mishinaki or even Ninja probably even better with her because Mishinaki has his own passive, which makes him do an ally attack whenever you attack a hexed enemy. But Ninja doesn't have anything like that. So if you do bring Mishinaki in this team, it could work as well. I haven't bought Mishinaki in this team. I went with a slight different decreased defense champion, which I'll show you guys too. She has an ally attack, and then she also has increased attack and increased crit damage. And then the A2 ability is fantastic too. The A1 is going to be an ally attack for Ninja, where she does an A1 and he joins in with his A1. It is a massive, massive hit. The blessing, I would say this blessing is best for Fire Knight. You can run it on her. For Hydra, if I would say the best blessing, I would probably say something like Cruelty would be good. To be able to decrease the defense of the Hydra heads would be nice. If you wanted to get her herself in damage, she actually doesn't really do any debuffs. So you're not really going to be getting any value from Nature's Wrath. At that point, you can stick with Phantom Touch, you can go with Cruelty, you can go Heaven Cast, whichever you want for damage. My blessings aren't the best blessings for Mikage for Hydra. I do have a dupe Mikage, but she's not really ready yet. Whenever I do build my second Mikage, I'll build her for Fire Knight and for Hydra. Right now I have like Arena Masteries on. Let's show you guys the team, what team I'm running and how this team is put together. So this is the team I am running. We are running this team right here. We're running to Honorak in lead, and straight off the bat, as you can see, I've turned off the A2. Some sort of like tech I've developed is that the A2 is not really consistent, so you don't really want to be using the A2. Since the A2 always happens at the worst times, doesn't spread the buffs you want, doesn't land decreased attack and block buffs on the champions or the Hydra heads you want, so I've kind of taken that out. I only use this when Wrath spawns and he's about to do reflect damage or increase attack. I land block buffs on him. On Suffering, if he's about to do reflect damage, I don't want that. Also, if Poison Cloud Head Blight comes and he's about to do Poison Cloud, then I land it. But other than that, I turn it off. We just do A1 into A3 over and over again. And then we have Ninja A2 priority into A3. So we do the burns and we do the hits and then we decrease cooldown and we do it again. Mikage, ally attack, neck motor, we do A3 into A2. And Herndig. This is a bit of a gem for me, honestly. I really like Herndig. He's a decreased defense and a weakened champion. He brings a bunch of damage himself. His kit can do really good damage. And he brings basically 2 debuffs that absolutely must, right? Weaken and decreased defense. Definitely love these debuffs. Also, decreased accuracy is really good. It makes it so Mischief can't really mess with you that much. And then we have Ronda. Ronda's the highest attack champion on my team, so Mikage will be cleansing Ronda whenever she is taking a turn, since Mikage's passive cleanses the champion with the highest attack. I could have made Ninja the highest attack, but Ninja has the perfect veil, and he's not going to be feared or true feared by Torment, so it's nice for somebody else to be able to get cleansed every single turn. So that is how the team is put together. I'll show you guys the run, and I won't show you guys the full run just yet. I'll let you guys watch the entire run. But what I want to highlight is the amount of damage Ninja can do once he gets full stacks going. So this is the run we ran earlier. I want to go like halfway into the run. Let's take a look at 500 million. As you can see, this was a pretty impressive key. This was like my personal best when it comes to Hydra damage. So I'm going to show you guys maybe somewhere over here. See if we can find a good situation. So here I'd say we have decreased defense. We don't have weaken just yet, but that's okay. We'll see Ninja doing his triple hit. He seems to not like hitting severed heads for some reason. I mean, that just might be in my head, but I feel like Ninja didn't really attack too many severed heads for me when he was doing his triple hit. Maybe I'm just tinfoil hatting. But there you see A1 doing 2 million damage. The ally attack doing 1.7 million damage. And that's without weaken. So with another weaken on there, he's 25% more damage, going to be 2.5 million damage from the A1. And he's doing that every ally attack, every basic attack Mikage is doing, he's going to get that as well. You'll see, even on a non-severed head like this Mischief over here, we're about to ally attack and bang, 621k. And I believe he didn't have decreased defense. Yeah, he doesn't have decreased defense. Ninja just did 621k without decreased defense. He actually went on and landed the decreased defense too. So super nice damage. There again, I feel like he ignored doing his A2, which is the burn ability. I feel like he did the first hit on Decay, and then he did the second hit on Suffering, and then he did the third hit somewhere else, which I can't really tell where it was. But yeah, for some reason, he seems to be dodging these guys. We missed a decreased defense, but that's okay. Ninja will be able to get us our decreased defense. There it is. I didn't see that number that time. Let's just see here. 1.9 million. So the A1 and the A3 damage is pretty comparable, but the A3 does decrease the cooldown of the A2. So it's really, really nice whenever you can do that. And then we land decreased speeds. Maybe we'll see 1 or 2 more turns. Then we see Rhonda popping off from a passive. She's going in again. Rhonda's really just putting in those hard yards, trying to get it in. I feel like we did get a hit that time, but I didn't really show it. But yeah, I'll let you guys watch the entire run. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the run, and I'll come back at the end. It was my personal best. We'll come back in the end. We'll talk about what I would like to have done differently, and we'll check out the damage, which is pretty sizable. So yeah, enjoy the run, and I'll catch you guys at the end of the run. So yeah, enjoy. So here it is. This is the final damage. 1.36 billion. My personal best on Brutal. Pretty amazing numbers. Honestly, I've never really had a champion do 400 million damage on a single run. This is a personal best too. He is piggybacking on Lady Mikage's A1 a little bit, but we haven't really had a champion do 430 million, I believe, before. So that's a personal best for a single champion. Also, 1.37 billion is my personal best too. The biggest number I've done. Really impressive numbers all around. Ninja doing 429 million. We have Tuhanrak doing 41 million. Tuhanrak was in the protection set. We have Lady Mikage doing 45 million. Nekmothar doing 330 million. Nekmothar is only in the curse set. He's the only one with the cursed set on. I am thinking about putting Herndig in a curse set, but he's doing so much damage. I really would hate to take him out of just straight savage. But we might have to look for a second curse champion or a second hex champion. Maybe in Ronda's spot we can find somebody who can do hexes, but it'll have to be somebody. Herndig does have the double AoE too, so maybe we can go cursed and maybe reflex on him and see what he can do. But yeah, Herndig did 209 million, which is really, really impressive. And Ronda did 320 million, which Ronda's damage is all on the back of herself. I know she's getting damage from the ally attack and her passive, but she's not really got any special synergy in this team. It's really just all her. So really, really good damage from Ronda. All the team did pretty well. Only thing I would say to improve it, to get it to that 1.5 billion is maybe like a second hex champion, maybe Herndig, or maybe somebody replaces Ronda for that. I'll go ahead and show you guys all the gear I was running on my champions, or the sets I was running. You guys have seen the stats already. So we had Tuhanrak. Tuhanrak did get a makeover. She now has 9-piece protection, which is the best build for Tuhanrak. These are the masteries I'm running on her. War Master on her, not really taking Helm Smasher. Maybe we could take Helm Smasher on her, would be interesting. Her damage is okay, nothing crazy. But yeah, this is the Tuhanrak build. Also, we had Mikage that I showed you guys, showed you the masteries, not the best masteries for her, but we'll build a dedicated Mikage soon. We also had Ronda. Ronda's my live arena champion. You can see she's still wearing some reaction gear, which is probably not best for her, but we just took it anyway. These are the masteries she's taking. Helm Smasher behind me. The counterattack is pretty dangerous. Wouldn't recommend running counterattack in Hydra. It gets you killed on reflect damage. But because we did the Tuhanrak lockout on the A2, we didn't really have too many issues there. Who else was in the team? Herndig. I think Herndig is definitely worth a mention. Definitely underrated champion. Would definitely recommend running him. I am going to be picking up a 2-star for Herndig too, by the 1-star and the 2-star. We do have enough for that. Again, not a champion that I've taken counterattack on, but maybe I should take like Master Hexer. Sniper, not so much. He does do a ton of debuffs, so maybe the support tree would be better for him. These are the same masteries I used to run before, but pretty okay. Not too bad masteries. I would probably switch to accuracy, get the extended debuffs, get the more Lore of Steel going. Cycle of Magic would be great too, since he kind of wants to be the debuffer. And also Master Hexer. Also run him in a curse set next time too. Ronda I've shown you guys. Is there anyone else that I haven't shown you? Let me take a quick look. We can take a look over here for all the gears. So protection set 9-piece. We have crit damage, merciless, ninja. We have merciless 4-piece and 4-piece reflex Mikage. We then have cruel cursed Nekmo, and then we have savage cruel Herndig and savage cruel Ronda. So those are the builds on all the champions. Let me know what you guys think about Ninja. Super exciting times for be able to pick him up. And once he gets the soul, he's only going to get better. Let me know what you guys think of the video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.